We just had the floors done in here over the weekend. Pretty sticky, so hopefully I don't fall and bust my face here. Fingers crossed, right? All right, guys. Hi. Happy Monday. Welcome to Lunchtime Jolt. Hopefully you had a good weekend and you're having a good Monday morning to kick off your week. We're going to get to moving with some pillar prep and movement prep. And we've got some strength circuits, 2 strength circuits that we'll go through with a nice little cool down at the end, which all of should take about 45 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on the floor with a dead bug. So you're going to come down. We're going to warm up the pillar area, come down flat to the floor. You're going to take your right hand, place it, bring that right knee up, and you're going to create tension, driving that knee up while pressing your hand down. Now the other hand and the other leg are going to go into a similar position, except they're going to be the limbs that are moving. So go ahead and create that tension on that knee, drive up. You're going to open and close. Okay, open. Let's go ahead and count up to 10. Even without moving, as you are creating that tension between your knee and your palm, you should already feel your core lighting up, right? We're at 8. If you're following along, make sure that you're keeping control of your body and those limbs are not just flailing about everywhere. After you hit number 10, you go ahead and switch sides. So with that, I'm going to keep that dead bug position, take my left palm, press against my left knee, and I'm going to open up my right and left hands, counting up to 10. Try your best to keep your lower back pressed to the floor. If you find that you're starting to arch, maybe don't take that leg out as low, right? Maybe I'll stay a little bit higher when I open up that leg. I have 3 more. If you finish, go ahead and come into an all fours position, belly down. We're going to take it into a quad rock next. Ooh, feeling it in the legs. All right. From there, we're going to take it into a quad rock, quad, 2 hands, 2 knees on the floor, reach. So you're going to kick out your left leg to the side. Okay, you can be either on the inside edge or you can lay that foot flat on the floor, whatever's comfortable for you. You're going to take your right hand up. We're going to rock back like we're trying to sit onto our heel and then go across the body, try to listen to the ground. So reach across, come back up, rock forward, hand goes up to the sky. Sit back and reach, exhale as you reach across the body. Come back up, right hand is up, reach across away from that extended leg. And let's go ahead and get 2 more. We're stretching out that inner thigh area, the groin area, along with getting some spinal mobility with this thread through. After you hit number 5, go ahead and switch over. Okay, so here, we're out, show you a side view of that. Okay, kick it out straight to the side. I'm going to sit back, my hand goes up to the sky, and then I reach through and across the body, opposite from the extended leg. Okay, let's go ahead and get 5. Up, sit back, and reach. And on number 5, once you finish that, go ahead and take it into a standing position. Excellent. Good deal. From here, we're going to take it into a hand walk, long lever plank. Okay, so I'm going to start up tall, hinge or cut it at the hips, start to bend the knees, walk the hands out little by little. What's going to make my lever a long lever is taking those hands out a little higher, maybe to the edge of your mat if you can help it. You're going to hold for about 3 seconds, squeeze the tush, squeeze the abs, and then take it back. Touch the sky. Let's go ahead and get 4 more. Cut at the hips or press back at the hips, walk out. For some people, if holding it here, if that's in your wheelhouse, you go ahead and stay there. You count for 3 seconds and then take it back. If you can stand to get those hands out just a little bit farther each time or the farthest that you can, that'll be good again, we're trying to light up that core, make sure it's warmed up before we start doing all these heavy lifts. And let's go ahead and get 2 more. Nice and tall. Last one. Excellent. All right. From there, we're going to take it into lateral split squats. Again, still working on that groin area. So you're going to step out about 2 times, shoulders width apart. Toes are pointing forward. And you're going to shift your weight over to your right hand side. Press those hips back as you shift over to your right. Push yourself back to start, and then take it over to the other side. Okay. Take it back, up, over to the other side. Let's go ahead and get 16. We are about 4 in. 5, 6, 7. I'm at 15. Where you at? Last one. 16. Good deal. All right, let's not forget about the shoulders. We're gonna do some shoulder circles. So you're gonna stand tall, pack those shoulders down and back. Try to keep your shoulders square towards me. We're gonna go with your right hand up, behind, and make a big circle. Okay, up, behind. Try not to move that torso. We'll do 6 in one direction, and then we'll reverse it. We're on number 4. 5 and 6. Now we're going to go down, down, up, and around. Go ahead and count 6. Take your time. No need to rush. We want to make sure that these joints and these muscles are going through as full of a range of motion as possible. Okay. Keep that torso tight. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Let's keep that solid. Once you hit number 6, go ahead and take it to the opposite hand. You're going to go up, back, and around. Up, back, and around. Count up 6 and then reverse it. After number 6, we're going to take it into some hip work, opening up the hips with the half kneeling palm press. So go ahead and get into your half kneeling position. We're going to tilt the pelvis or tuck that pelvis underneath, lean into it. Okay. And then you're going to take your right palm up to the sky and just open it up a little bit more. Reset, come back to start. Okay. Tuck the pelvis each time, lean forward, take that palm up and over. And bring it back. We'll do 2 more on this side and then take it to the opposite side. Lean in, palm press, and give it a little bit of a bend. Last one. And let's switch sides. Nice and tall. Squeeze that butt cheek. And then take your left hand up and over. Bring it back. Reset. Palm press, up and over. If you start to get off balance, you can take that opposite hand, put it on the inside of that knee. And as you go up and over, creating that tension between your knee and the back of your hand should keep you from kind of tipping over. Last time. Excellent. Good job, guys. All right. So our first of, let me add a little bit more light up in here. Let's see. That's better. Okay, so our first of our 2 circuits, we're going to start off with our clean. Okay, so you can either use your kettlebell or your dumbbell or a backpack, whatever you have available to you. We're going to take it into a clean, just moving the weight from a low position to your shoulders. Okay, remember, this is an explosive movement, so we want to make sure that we're getting into a nice solid hinge. Okay, the weights are at anywhere from mid-thigh to about the knees. And then you're going to rapidly extend the hips. You may even get a little bit of a jump up, and get those weights up. Reset, down, and then get those weights up, okay? Ooh. All right, so we're gonna do 8 cleans. I'll paste this as soon as I describe what we're doing for this circuit. 8 cleans, then you're gonna take it into 10 squats. So you're just gonna add 2 reps to that. You can do loaded squats up here, okay? With the weights that you use for your clean. You can do a goblet, which is just one, you're holding one weight. You can do a body weight squat, whatever works for you today. 10 squats, then you're gonna take it into 16 bent over rows, okay? Get into your position, and we're just rowing 1 at a time, okay? 1 at a time, counting up to 16, that's 8 on each side. And then your last exercise will be knees to elbows, a set of 20. Alternating, so that's 10 on each side. You're in your plank position, and you're just coming out like you're trying to touch your knee to your elbow, okay? Out, out, count up to 20. Let me paste that so you know what's going on. Whew. And you're gonna go on your own count. I will let you know when we are halfway through time, and then when we have about a minute left. So paste that up there. Those are our 2 circuits. If you have any questions, throw something in the chat box. Otherwise, we're gonna be moving right along. Let's see. Okay. So put the timer on. We're gonna set about 15 minutes on each circuit. So just feel free to flow through it. Take your time to rest when you need it. That'll get us through the main part of our class, and then we'll do a nice little cool down at the end. So cleans, 8 cleans, 10 squats, 16 rows, and 20 knees to elbows. That is total. So 10 on each side and 8 rows on each side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Remember, form is paramount. So if that means slowing things down, you're probably going to get pretty tired halfway through compared to when you first start. Take that time, take a rest, shake it out, slow it down so that way you can make each rep count. After my cleans, I'm going into my squats. Remember to exhale on the effort. Shake it out. We're gonna aim to try to hit at least 3 rounds, 4 to 5 rounds if you're in a good flow. Maybe don't need as much time to rest. So keep that in mind. Okay, that's our goal for today. Make sure on those rows, you're rowing up and back. I like to tell people, try to aim to get those elbows toward the corners of the room, right? So you row up and back and not just straight up and down. Ooh. Then you have that last exercise, those knees to elbows, 20 total, okay? 10 and 10. Ooh. Remember, anything you do on the floor with regard to like push-ups or anything where you're in the tall plank position, you can also do from an elevated position if that's not in your wheelhouse. So I can be on the corner of a table or the corner of a couch and still do that to make it more manageable for myself, okay? Whew. All right. I think we're doing pretty well. After this first round, make your necessary weight adjustments. All right, so if you blew right through that in about a minute or so, that might have been, you may need to challenge yourself with a little bit more weight, or you can always add a few more reps, right? So if on the clean, I have a weight that maybe I don't have accessible what I usually use, a little bit lighter, I can add maybe 2 to 4 reps to keep that intensity, right? If I have too heavy of a weight, I can knock it down. So if eight cleans is our standard, if I need to increase the intensity, add 2 to 4 reps to that. If I need to decrease the intensity with the weight that I have, knock it down to about 6 reps, right? You don't necessarily need specific weights to do your workout. You got to make those modifications as necessary. Let's take a second to breathe, okay? All right. Round number 2. We're looking good. We're at about 3.5 minutes, guys. So remember, on that clean, you're thinking explode, explode. You get set, and then get that weight up. Posture, very important. Okay, proud chest on everything that you do. So your shoulders are always down and back. Reset when you need to reset, but try to stay long in the spine. Okay, get those shoulders down and back, or pack them, as we say. Right, pack them down. Show your proud chest. Keep moving. Whew. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't think we had any questions yet. Didn't see anything light up, but yeah, everything's good. All right. We are maybe about a minute away from being halfway in. I have 2 rounds down. How many do you have down? Okay. That should have been a question, not just a lead into the next statement. How many do you have down? Okay. Think about it. Take note of that. And remember, we're trying to shoot for 4. We usually are able to get about 3 rounds in 15 minutes, about 5 minutes around. So we're about halfway in. I think we're doing good on time. It's a good way to roll into the week, I'd say. Not too crazy today. Oh, take a break when you need to. Nice job, guys. Nice job. You have any wrist issues, right? If you're positioning your weight on your hands when you're doing your knees to elbows, remember, if you have your dumbbells or kettlebell, if you have a way to make your wrist neutral, right? So instead of going here, you're able to go here. For some people, that may be a little bit more comfortable. So you can use your dumbbells or your kettlebells for more than just lifting weight, right? Use them as a tool to also help you get into positions. That's always nice. So. Oh, looking good, looking good. We're about 3/4 of the way through. 3/4 of the way through. We have our last set, or our last 5 minutes actually. So, yeah. Then we'll move on to other stuff. If you haven't signed up for Commit to Renew You, the Q1 program, signups are still going on right now, I believe. The program actually starts next week, March 3rd, March 1st, March 3rd. No, this is March. No, it starts tomorrow. Oh. Well, you're going to receive tips in your Chevron email about whatever habit that you're looking to improve, whether it's nutrition, movement, sleep and recovery, mindset, how to handle stress. So if you haven't signed up, I think you can still sign up, but I know signups were last week. I can't believe we're already in March. So yeah, hopefully you've gotten signed up. Probably should have figured that out before I started talking about it, right? So, oh, today is Justin's birthday. So if you get a chance, make sure you wish him a happy birthday, whether it's on Workplace or through text or some other way. He turned the big 4-0. So make sure you, if you can, find some time today. If you haven't already, wish him a happy birthday. He's a good guy. So I'm pretty sure he'll like that. Because who doesn't like birthdays, right? It's a pretty special day. So. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Last 3 minutes, guys. Last 3 minutes. Finish what you can. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Take those deep breaths, right? If you have such a big set, like your 16 alternating rows, if you find that maybe about halfway through your form is starting to falter, stand up, shake it off, right? You can always cut those 16 into 2 sets of 8, or just break it down. You can cluster it any way you need to in order to ensure that you're having good reps, right? If the back starts to feel tired from being in that hinge position, give it a little break. There's nothing wrong with that. I'd rather you guys do the exercises right and properly than just trying to hurry up and get to 16, no matter how you look with low back pain and all that stuff. So. Yeah, that lower back is starting to feel it. Not in a bad way, just in a, hey, I'm kind of tired right now, kind of way. Okay. Let's get these knees to elbow. 1 minute, 1 minute left. Last minute, finish what you can, take this time to rest. Whatever you feel like. All right, we have another circuit of 4 exercises, so keep that in mind. You got to pace yourself. Whew. I think I'm going to get through some cleans. I think that's it. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, get some squats. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Oh, go ahead and grab some water. Oh, grab some electrolytes. Take a quick little breather. I'm gonna catch my breath for a second. Then I'll explain what we're doing next. All right. Whew. Moving right along. Whew. You should see the second part of what was pasted on the chat box. You're gonna start off with 5 push-ups. Again, you can do it from an elevated surface, from the floor. 5 push-ups from the knees. Then you're gonna take it into lunges. Okay, your lunges, you're going to 1 arm rack. So you're gonna start with your right hand. Weight's gonna be on that right side. The left hand's gonna be out to kind of ensure that your chest is up, your shoulders are down and level. And you're gonna take it into a reverse lunge with your right leg. All right, so drop it back, come up. You're gonna do 5 touch back and step ups. You can also do front lunges if you prefer to do those. Not really a big deal. Just pick if you want to go forward or backward. And then for the second half or the second 5, you're going to step back with that same leg. You're still on the same side as you started. Come up into a hold. No press, sorry. Down and then up. So the first 5, you're just tapping that toe. Second 5, I want you to lift that leg up and let's work on a little bit of balance. Okay, so we'll do 5 and 5. 10 total. I may have written it wrong on the, we'll do it together, no worries. 10 total, 5 taps, and then 5 high knees or knee drives. Then we're gonna take it into single leg RDLs, right? You may need to go a little lighter since we're working 1 leg at a time, or you may need to do just 1 arm. Totally up to you. What I find is with the single leg RDLs, holding 2 weights equalizes that there's no offset there as opposed to just doing 1 at a time, right? But you pick and choose what it is that you want to do. Single leg RDLs, we have 8 and 8, and then you're going to do 16 pull throughs. So that's your anti-rotation core exercise. So you're going to grab 1 of your weights, set it off over to your right side, and then you're going to pull across with your left hand. So I'm going to be in a plank position, a nice wide base of support. So I'm about shoulder width or a little bit wider. Then I'm going to pull across the body to the opposite side, take it over, pull to the opposite side, okay? You have 16 of those. Let's go ahead and get started with the push-ups, and hopefully we're going about the same pace so we can kind of stay together, but we're going to try to hit 12 minutes. So you'll have 12 minutes for this AMRAP, okay? Take your breaks when you need to, Get ready for those push-ups. Here we go at 5. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take it to your push-ups. Remember, try to keep that head back like you have a dirty diaper in your face so it's not hanging or trying to touch the floor first. Okay? The whole body moves as one unit. Now I'm going to take it into my lunge, right? I'm going to rack it, or I can do body weight. So rack that weight in your right hand, okay? You're going to take it back and just step up, just like a regular lunge, okay? Or you can do a front lunge and go forward and take it back. Once I hit number 5 onto number 6, I'm going to add that knee drive. So this is number 5. One more. Now I'm taking it to knee up and then come back down. Stand tall, shoulders down and back. And then I switch. Rack that weight. Up. Now I'm going to go to that knee drive. Down, up. Pause for about a second or two. Down, up. Whew. I'm gonna give those arms a little break. They're a little tired. Okay. I can also do my RDL if balance. I want to work on my balance. I can do just no extra weight. Take it into a hinge, right? And then up. You can also do that. Whatever you do, do 8 on each side. Okay. Proud chest. Ear up. As you go into that hinge, try to imagine that you have an ironing board on your back from your head all the way down to your heel. All right, so if you have an ironing board back there, you don't really have, you can't really like do some kind of like a weird bend or not be in a straight line. So nice and tall, hinge. Even if that means shortening your range of motion, I only go about this far, that's totally fine, right? You're gonna work into going into more of a hinge to where you're almost parallel to the ground. That comes over time. So, all right, let's see, I balanced on my left leg, so now I'm gonna balance on my right leg. I didn't use weight on that first leg, so I'm gonna keep it equal. Maybe on the second set, I can add maybe one dumbbell, right? Usually when you do balance exercises or one side of the body exercises, you don't necessarily need to go as heavy as you would with your two, if I were to do 2-legged RDLs, right? So 2 feet on the floor, because it's half the strength. Oh man, whew. And then you have those 16 pull throughs. You're counting up to 16, that's 8 on each side. Right, just pull across the body. Ooh, those buns are working today. Get into a solid base of support, pull across, try to keep those hips from rotating. We always like to tell our clients, imagine that you have a glass of water on your back. You don't want to spill that water. You got to stay as still as possible. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Just take your time. And remember, you don't have to pull straight across the body. You can take it up to the corner. You can take it down below. Just be able to reach across your body and pull it across. Oh man, whew. I know you guys probably don't care to hear about my food adventures, but I'm just gonna share it anyways. I had some crawfish yesterday. Ooh wee, they were good. Callie and I went to this place called the Patio by the University of St. Thomas University, kind of like in the museum district or that area. And man, they were good. There were some fat crawdads. If you ever get a chance to try it out, It's right by the pit room. I think they're both connected in like with one building, or they're connected together. It's off of Richmond. Good crawfish, nice fat crawfish, seasoned well. But I will say, when I woke up this morning, I had Mickey Mouse hands. So the salt like got the best of me. So I'm feeling that today. I feel like it's coming through my pores. So, but it is crawfish season. So now it is. So that's fun. But if you play hard, you got to work hard. So there's that good moderation. That's that good balance, right? Ooh. All right. Side view this time. Take it back, step it up. Take it back, step it up. 3, 4, and 5. Now I go to that knee lift, right? Up. If when you're doing that lunge, if you find that you're getting off balance, maybe you can't keep your balance on that base leg, right? I go back, I come up. It's going to be helpful if I squeeze this butt cheek. That will help me maintain that balance that I need, because you have an offset, right? So if I'm stepping back with one leg, the weight is in the opposite side. You have to be able to counter that or make up for that. So it always helps if you can squeeze that butt cheek nice and tall, get you set, right? We're about halfway in, guys, a little bit more than halfway in. Time is looking good. Just keep moving. Try to get at least 3 rounds. I know I'm behind because I was telling you about my crawfish, but I felt like it was important. So. Ooh. All right, RDLs. Here we go. Face this way. All right, if I'm using one weight for my RDLs, I'm going to hold it. Let's see, if you're following along, hold it in my left hand, and I will work the right leg, right? So opposites attract. We're going to do contralateral RDL here. Make sure you're standing up tall. You're keeping that ironing board on your back and just shooting up. You start to get tired, turn it into a staggered RDL, right? Keep that leg on the floor, up, squeeze the butt cheeks. Ooh, feeling that. Same thing on that RDL, right? Since you're balancing on one leg, as soon as you get into that hinge, boom, squeeze those cheeks up. That'll help you with the balance as well. It should help you with the balance rather than if you weren't, to keep that in mind. All right, pull throughs. Coming up on 3 minutes, guys. Finish what you can in 3 minutes. Then we'll take it to a stretch. Oh, ooh. All right. Last little bit, finish what you can. Even if that means dropping the weight, right? Drop it, go to body weight. Let's do it. Less than 5. Ooh. Legs are feeling pretty tired, so I'm going to take it to body weight with this single leg RDL. Okay, feel free to do the same. Tight torso, tight glutes on that way up. And a soft bend on that base leg. Okay, we don't want to cut off the circulation to the lower half, so nice little bend will do you good. You have about 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Whew. Arms get tired. Oh, missed that one. Last 10, last 10. Take just a chance to just breathe right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Got a little bit of a sweat going on, hopefully. All right, now we're going to take it to a little bit of stretching. The time is 12:44, so just a heads up on that. If you have any meetings you got to run to. Nice job. Nice job, guys. All right, good deal. Okay, so we're going to take it to some stretching right now. I'm going to have you start off with lying on your side. We're going to do a quad stretch, quad hip flexor stretch. So go ahead and come down onto your side since we did some considerable amount of squats and lunges. You're going to bring that knee up, knees up to about hip height, okay? If you need to, you can always stick a foam roller or a yoga block to make those hips even. Otherwise, we're not going to be doing this for very long. So this is cool. It's all good. I like to use my arm as a pillow. I'm going to take my top hand, grab onto my shoe, my ankle, whatever I can grab onto. Take a deep breath in. Then I'm going to point that knee down below me, right underneath the hips. Okay. Open up that hip flexor right in this area. And we'll hold the stretch for about 10 seconds. We'll do it a couple times and then switch sides. All the while, I'd like for you to focus on breathing. So take a deep breath in through the nose and slowly let it out. Again, nice deep breath in. Feel free to push that knee down a little bit more, get more of a stretch from the hip all the way down to the front of the knee. Go ahead and give me one more. And come back. All right, so maybe that wasn't 10 seconds, maybe that was like 25 seconds, but that's okay, we're gonna go off the breath. Again, go ahead and pull, press that knee down, try to hold, take a deep breath in. We're gonna do 3 deep breaths. And let it out. Again. Feel free to close your eyes, just kind of relax into these stretches. All right, this is your time. Take another deep breath in and let it out. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So now I'm going to flip over to the opposite side. Use my hand as a pillow, stack the knees, stack the feet, and then I'm going to bring those up. All right, take your hand, go ahead and pull down, get ready to take a deep breath in. And then as we start to open up that knee away from the other knee, again, nice solid hold. Take a deep breath in. We're going to do 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes. Just try to relax into it. Try to relax your muscles. We want to be working with the body. We don't want to be working against it. So your natural defense mechanism would be to kind of like pull in the opposite direction of trying to hold that stretch. But again, just think of trying to relax, feel those muscles get long. Take another deep breath in for me. And then relax, bring that knee up, give it a little shake out. We're gonna do that one more time. Go ahead and open up, drive that knee towards down underneath your hip. Take a deep breath in. Feeling better already. Another one. And one more. Excellent. We're going to take it into a down dog pigeon. Okay, so you're going to get into the top part of your plank or the high portion of your plank. Or maybe I should just call it a plank because that's what it is. Drive those hips up. You're going to turn into an upside down V. Your head is between your arms. Take a deep breath in. From here, you're going to swing your left leg forward and get into a pigeon pose. Okay, you're going to sit up tall. Take another deep breath in for me. If you're feeling like you want to get a little deeper into that stretch, you can go ahead and come down into your forearms, right? And hold that there. Where you should be feeling the stretch is in that leg that's folded, the outside here. And then I'll show you on the other side where you should be feeling the stretch as well. Go ahead and come back up, swing that leg back, take it into your down dog, press your hands into the floor. Feel free to try to root those heels to the floor if you like, a little bit more of a calf stretch. And then we're gonna swing our right leg forward. So you're coming back to plank, swing that leg up, okay? It's folded in front of you. Again, that front leg, the opposite glute, or the glute on that front leg should be feeling stretched out, the outside. With that extended leg, you should feel it again in the hip flexor, maybe even a little bit in the quad, but mostly in the hip flexor. If I want to feel it a little bit more, I'm going to squeeze this butt cheek and you'll feel that like open up right there. Again, you can come down onto your forearms if you like. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to do that sequence one more time. So you're going to go back into your down dog. Drive those hips up. Plant those heels if you like. And then swing that left leg forward. Sit up tall, shoulders down and back. Feel free to come down onto your forearms if you like. I like to keep it tall because I feel like my back starts to round out if I come down onto my forearm. So that's just personal preference. Take it to your down dog. Swing that leg back. Go ahead and come up. Press into the ground. Nice breath in. And then go ahead and bring that right leg up. Sit into it. Sit up tall. Bring your heart to the floor if you like. One breath in. And let's finish off with one last down dog. Wouldn't hurt anything. Take it back. Take a deep breath in. And go ahead and come into your seated position or your standing position. Nice job, guys. Very good. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, if you're going to be on campus this week or Tuesday through Thursday, that we have our list of in-person classes.